So, welcome to a quick run through of the Brook submission for the Building Commission of New South Wales Certificates of Compliance. We've come onto the website here and we're going to lodge a certificate of compliance for electrical work. We come in, we've got a simple form, we've got some instructions for use. We then are going to look at the information that's been provided. Because we're logged in here, we've already got information that's come through around who I am and who I work for. I've got some details around the property and I'm working in the Yellow Street area, and I can put information around the floor and units and such, which I won't go right into now. I can also check this if there's information that's the same around the address or other pieces. I can talk about the type of work that I'm doing. So this is a residential piece of work. It's new work. Also, if there's special conditions, I can fill that in. And then I'll skip over most of the rest of this, but then I can go through and put in the details of the equipment, the meters, the test report, any other information about the business. I can also have a summary of fees if I want to, plus the ability to pay those fees via a payment gateway. But importantly, I get to the end of this and the certificate of compliance has been committed and submitted, and I've got a new reference number here, reference number 1014. Let's go and have a look now how that looks in the internal view of the system. If I come to the internal view and look at certificates and just refresh this list, then I've got here the Yellow Street 1014 certificate that's come through. And all that information that I've collected comes through into the certificate. And importantly, I can get a risk score as well. The Salesforce Public Sector Solutions Business Rules Engine creates a risk score based on business configuration rules, such as things like are there any complaints or history of non-compliance and such. So this has been given a score of medium, so I'm going to decide to give this an inspection. I go over to the screen here, I can see a simple button that says create the inspection. It knows the property that I'm working on, knows the type of work, knows the service territory based on the address. And now that's going to create the inspection. You can see here the work orders or the work order inspection, which is the link from Salesforce Public Sector Solutions into Field Service, has created this work order number 287. If I drill into 287, I can see that there's also been a service appointment here. So when are you going to complete this work? And I can do things like book the appointment directly from here. I can search through and I can get some available spots that are where this work can be completed within the Sydney service territory. I can see those spots there. I can also search through for candidates in terms of who could complete this work. Again, search through and look through the Sydney service territory. I can see of the 3 operators there, I can see the times and dates that these people could do it. Or the other option that I've got is if I move over into field service and look at the dispatch console, then I can use the chart there to give an overview of everything that's going on in the Sydney service territory. So if I click here on the dispatch console, it'll load up all the information about the Sydney service console. So loading the permissions and user settings and service territories and such. And here it all is. So there we go. There's 205, that thing that we've got. And I can see if I can grab this and I can drag it into here. That's then scheduled, Mike, to finish that before the end of the day and get it complete. If I wanted to go back and have a look at that work order, I can see that it's also created a work plan, which is the inspection list. So I've got the site hazards, I'm going to get the meter number and all the checklist of items that can be displayed through the desktop or also through the field service mobile application that also provides a capability to record that offline. Well, that was a really quick look, but I hope that made sense. Thank you.